亲爱的乡亲，大家平安。平安。我是翁致理，今仔日我真光荣会当来伫遮用音乐纪念咱228的受难者。我是伫台南出世大汉，到11岁的时，我拢住伫台南市，伫遐大汉。11年迄年，我的爸仔母仔带我甲我的二兄，阮做伙去日本，搬去日本。 伫遐，我第一摆听到关于228事件的代志。我头先听到的时，我毋敢相信。我甲我爸仔母仔讲，遮尔凄惨的代志，谁若学校拢无讲，谁若老师拢无讲。但是这就是咱台湾的悲哀。伫迄个时阵，228是袂使讲的，是一个禁区。伫即几年，咱渐渐来知影讲了解228的事件，伊是遐尔凄惨。咱台湾的精英伫迄阵真侪消失去。咱今仔日伫遮，毋是要献，也毋是讲要来挑拨种族的分离。咱伫遮是要纪念遮的受难者。搁一项就是讲，咱要互咱的咱的囡仔、咱的下一代知影讲即个代志。 即款的代志绝对袂使阁互伊发生，亲像犹太人因伫迄个Holocaust 迄阵，因受到真大的伤害。因今仔日嘛甲因的囝儿讲，绝对袂使阁有历史即款的代志来重演。今仔日本来我要弹的曲含伫 program 面顶的，是照 program 安尼，但是因拜二咱伊就真不幸，咱所敬爱的萧泰然教授。 已经离开咱的中间，转去天父上帝遐，所以我有小可改变我的音乐的program， 我会弹较侪萧教授的曲。下面我要用英语来解说我的曲，为着节省时间，下面我若有讲话，就是拢用英语。Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Julie Wang. I'm a pianist. I'm very honored to be part of this very meaningful concert tonight. I was born and raised in Tainan City, Taiwan, until I was 11 years old. When I was 11, my parents and my brother, my second oldest brother, Teddy, and I all moved to Japan. It was in Japan for the first time I heard about the February 28th incident. I couldn't believe it. I told my parents, this is so horrific and such an important event. How come we didn't learn in school? And that was the truth. In Taiwan, we didn't talk about it. February 28th was very hush-hush. It was much later I learned that my grandfather almost became a victim in February 28th. We are here today because we need to teach our children about February 28th incident. And we must make sure that this type of tragedies never happen again. Originally, I was going to play a slightly different program, which is printed in your program. But because one of our most beloved Taiwanese composers, Professor Tyson Shao, passed away on Tuesday morning, I called Josephine, and I asked her if it's okay. I would like to play more萧泰然pieces tonight. So I will be playing 3 of his works. The first one is Memory from Memories of Home. This was a piece that he wrote during the time he could not go back to Taiwan, and it's during the early 1980s. And out of his nostalgia and homesickness, he wrote a suite of 6 short pieces, and he called them the Memories of Home. Memory is the second piece of Memories of Home, and later he also used the same piece and composed a vocal music for vocalist and solo and piano, and it's titled Vagabond, or The Wanderer, Tuwarang. And I think the music says a lot about how he felt about Taiwan at the time. And immediately following that, I'll be playing one of his most virtuosic pieces for the piano, the toccata, 出击曲. And this was a piece at a later time. He wrote it in 1995 when he was 57 years old. And in his own words, he described this piece as the struggle of the black keys and the white keys. So Memories and Toccata by Professor Xia.